All right, welcome everyone. Coach Robert here again. So everyone with the social distancing going on right now is probably stuck at home. You don't really have anywhere to go. What happens? You get stiff, you're not moving around as much, so the back gets tight, the hips get tight. We just want to be here to show you some stretches that you can do in your home or outside your house just to be able to get a little bit of that mobility back, okay? So one of my favorite stretches that I do, one of my first stretches I want to show you, you're just going to find a wall. Any wall works. You just want to make sure that you can get your knee as close to the wall as possible. Better, closer, the better. You want to get that front leg at about 90 degrees. You're going to press through so your back is against the wall, your knee is against the wall. This is going to get your hips. It's going to get your quads as well as your ankles. And you can even intensify this with bringing your opposite side hand down, reaching through, reaching over, getting a little bit more of that thoracic spine in there too. Coming in, you can hug as well, and you can even go through to the other side, getting extra stretch involved in there. It's one of my favorite stretches.
Coach Robert, if they don't have as much mobility to get the knee close to the wall, can you just show the knee further away what it would look like?
Absolutely. So if you can only get the knee to about maybe right here or so, it's close, that is absolutely fine too. If you can't get it within 6 inches or so, still just make sure that you try to drive the hip forward a little bit more. That's really where the stretch is going to be involved, right there. So if you can't get close, drive the hip forward, make sure you get that stretch. You can still use this for stability as well if you don't feel balanced in that position. So another one, we have a glute or a crab reach back. Either one can be done on the ground. First one comes through, heels down, about 6 inches or so away from the butt. You're going to bring your glutes raised up. You're going to reach across the body. Wait 3 to 5 seconds for that stretch. You want to do these about 5 to 10 per side as well. You want to hold those stretches, hold those reaches. We have this position. We have an elevated position if you want to get a little bit deeper, if you have that shoulder mobility and that wrist flexibility to do this as well. In the crab position, stretch, reaching through, pushing through those heels as well, getting that reach as much as you can. Those are two versions. The glute reach back is going to be a little bit easier. The crab reach back, if you have that wrist flexibility, you can do that too. We of course have your classic pigeon, really underutilized. People say every single time, oh yeah, I forgot about this one. But it's going to get your hips, it's going to get your glute meds, your maximus as well. It's going to help if you can even bring yourself down to the ground if you want to get deeper of a stretch. If you can't do that, staying elevated is completely fine. You can add a little rotation in there too. If you want to get a little bit more yet again of that thoracic region in there, either way works. If you feel on the crack in the back, that's totally fine. You can then go from there to froggy. Now, if you can only get your legs out this far, that's fine. You just focus on one side at a time. If you can get both, you're just trying to get as deep in as you can using the arms for support. If you have to keep your arms straight, you can. If you can bring them down as well, that's going to be even better. This is going to really help stretch out those hips and lower back too. Very favorite one as well is that froggy stretch too. So those are just a few tips and tricks that you guys can use to stay not just active but flexible. If your back is sore, if you feel like you need a stretch a day.